Yeah, I got time, cuz.
Run it back, turbo.
Look, he fucking nutting on my fucking leg. You gonna sensational.
Money in the house.
I love big routines. I know how I move.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits.
Perfect.
Here we go. Well, I want to do hood stuff for my friend. Honey.
What's going on, everybody? Class is in session, my brother from another mother international. How do you do today?
Man, oh man.
Them Steelers, man. Them Steelers. Greg, I know. Mangelo, what's good? Hold on, who's it? The child, I know. We see y'all, man. Classes in session, guys. We're a little bit upset right now, guys. Our Steelers got pummeled, man. Pummeled. But we're here anyway.
From start to finish.
From start to finish.
In Steeler fashion. They're still my squad. I always loved them, win or lose. Nothing will stop me from being a Steeler fan. But bro, man, oh man, I wasn't expecting this. Tomlin got to go, man.
Really?
Tomlin got to go.
Tomlin got to go again.
Yeah,
what?
Tomlin's definitely got to go.
What?
Tomlin's got to go.
I don't know, man.
Tomlin's definitely got to go 100%.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that needs to happen. There's a lot of bad coaching. I'm going to say it. This year was some really terrible coaching, the timeouts, sometimes the play calls from our offensive coordinator. But it does fall on your head coach a lot of times for making some of the final decisions that kind of cost you the game. Too many field goals. We must have kicked 30 or 40 field goals this year, maybe more. I got to count up the field goals we kicked this season. It's ridiculous. Every game was close.
Tomlin got to go. Russ got to go. Maybe keep Justin
Fields. We got a lot. There's going to be a lot of changes next year. A lot of changes next year.
Najee might have to go too. Even though he's been consistently at about 1,000 yards a season, he's a running back. You know, it might be time to draft another one. Jaylen Warren, you know, outplays him a lot of the time. But yeah, man, it sucks. We get these teams, we do pretty well. TJ Watt hasn't won a playoff game. It's time for something new, man. It's time for something new. Damn.
But hey, guys, classes in session.
We're here.
We're in Cartagena, man. Man, guys, we had an epic live stream earlier today at the beach, Playa Hollywood, for the members. If you're a member or want to become a member, sign up now, guys, because we had an exclusive, and I mean exclusive, interview with Danger to Hook Up here in Cartagena on the beach. Then we had some ladies pull up on the stream, a bunch of ladies pull up on the stream.
Sheesh.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. It was a good time, man.
Calais, shout out to Calais God. I don't know if he's watching right now, but he was telling me to go and get this one chick. He's like, I really like her. And then I got her on stream, got the number, brought her over, put that ass in front of the camera.
Yeah,
and I was just doing that the whole time to all them chicks, man. There were so many baddies.
Yeah, man. The beach was actually pretty decent today. I'm sure it'll be good tomorrow too.
Saw a lot of supporters.
Yeah, we did. A lot of people recognized us, man. We got one of our guys, he's at Omnia tonight. We're going to try to head out after the show, guys, and maybe hit the Wall City. If you're in town, let us know. I had a bunch of people hit me up on Instagram. Hey, I'm here. Where you at tonight? Let's link up. So we're going to try to link up with whoever we can, man. But yeah, a bunch of people came on the stream earlier today on Playa Hollywood just dapping us up, man. So it was dope, man. It's dope. Contrary to popular belief, I know we got a lot of haters, a lot of people that talk shit, say, you know, oh, y'all not this, y'all not that. But we're very well known here in Cartagena. We're very well connected, and I'm glad that y'all appreciate the game that we've been giving out, man, and the show, man. We've been putting in our work. So let's go over our housekeeping real quick, guys, and we'll talk about some of the things we have going on the back end. And that first would be our locals. That's mentuition.locals.com, guys. This is where you guys will be able to get all, and I mean all, of the not safe for YouTube stuff is going to be on our locals. Did it go off? Hold up, guys. Let me put that back up there. My bad. I got it. My bad, y'all. Something just happened there. Let's put it back on the screen. This is where you guys will get all, and I mean all, of the not safe for YouTube stuff. Again, guys, it is free to join our locals. However, if you want to see the blurred out, not safe for work stuff, you will have to sign up for $9.99 a month. And shout out to all of our new members. We just had a few new members sign up last day or two for the locals, man. So make sure y'all turn up and with us and check out this content. And again, guys, we do not disappoint. We always, the camera's on the booties, the girls are shaking ass, they're dancing. Look, you know, we know how to throw a party. We know how to throw a yacht party. We were partying on the beach today. We had some ladies dancing, giving us little lap dances, chilling in front of the camera. It was lit. All right. Next up, guys, we have our Patreon. That is patreon.com/mentuition. This is where you guys are going to see all the not safe for YouTube stuff that you'll see here on locals. But in addition to that, you do get our uncensored breakdowns of Cartagena, Medellin, Sao Paulo, Rio, Thailand, Japan. Every place we go, we're going to do a breakdown on it. So make sure you guys join the Patreon. The Patreon is also free. However, if you want to see all the stuff that's blurry that you can't see, right, the not safe for YouTube stuff as well as the uncensored stuff, you're going to have to sign up for the Patreon. The Patreon has 3 tiers. We have our general admission tier. You get free access to some of our not safe for YouTube content, access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive behind the scenes footage, exclusive access to our private community, Patreon exclusive content, and special Discord access. Next up, we have our VIP. So the first is general admission. Next up is VIP. On the VIP tier, you get free access to all of our not safe for YouTube content, priority chats on YouTube, access to our members only live streams, a list of over 1,000 remote jobs, 1 free consultation question answer per month on Patreon direct message, 20% off of consultations, and 10% off the merch, and even more special Discord access. Last but not least, guys, we have our all access pass. Shout out to all of our all access pass members.
Spin the check and get it right.
You get 1 free consultation per month, up to 60 minutes, 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month, access to a list of over 11,000 remote jobs, access to our personal cell phone numbers, free exclusive member-only meetups, VIP discounts on our yacht parties, Patreon exclusive discounts on our website services, discounts on our tour guides, and 20% off the merch. And don't forget, guys, okay, to join our Discord. That is mentuition.discord.net, and you guys will be able to join our free community where you can chat with each other behind the scenes about your travel plans or really anything else. Talk about Steelers getting their ass kicked. Whatever you want to talk about, you can talk about on the Discord. And also, guys, don't forget to become a member of our YouTube channel. I'll post a link in a moment. I'll pin it. It's only $3.99. So if you don't want to sign up for the locals, you don't want to sign up for the Patreon, the best way to help us out is to become a member of our YouTube channel for only $3.99. And we'd much appreciate that. All right, guys. International, you got anything for the people before we jump into the show today?
No, man. I say let's jump right in. We got an action-packed show, and then we're going to head out in a little bit. First thing I wanted to go over was the rest of the video of the dating overseas. The MMT video, we had started it last stream. We got into it, and we didn't get a chance to finish it, so do want to go over that.
Okay. So,
Can
you put that back?
You want me to play it?
You want to play it from yours, or you want to?
Yeah, I can play it from mine. Oh, I got to send it to you.
Send it to me. I'll play it out of there. So International is going to send me that video, guys, and I'll put it up on the screen in just a moment. So yeah, guys, the other show, the other day, we were reviewing a video from the No Fugazi podcast. Cooley from No Fugazi. David Cooley likes to do these debates where he brings on certain men and they have conversations about various topics. This particular topic was talking about passport bros and
Explain a group of people.
Tricking overseas. And it was actually on BMT's channel, excuse me. BMT Travel reviewed it, but the original video was on No Fugazi. So we're going to play a little bit more of this video and talk about it because we think this is a really great topic.
So initially we played the video. Basically, for those of you that didn't get a chance to see it, the video started off by saying you have what's this guy's name? Oh, can't even see it.
Go abroad now.
Go abroad now. He's a passport bro. He's been on other people's channels, on several people's channels. He lived in Medellin for a while, and basically he was saying that he took a girl out in the States on a date. He spent $500. It was a first date and didn't get a chance to smash. And he was saying that since he didn't smash, it was better off, better use of his time and money, dating a chick in Colombia, spending $20 and being able to smash. So that's what his argument was. We were saying that basically that argument didn't make a lot of sense because, you know, just because you spend $500 on a first date, it doesn't mean that you're entitled to smash, right? Matter of fact, if you spend crazy money like that on a first date, the chances of you smashing typically go down, right? Women look at you as you're giving away your resources for very little. You're investing a lot very early. And a lot of times that doesn't work, especially with modern American women. So we were saying that, you know, he probably messed up. He should be looking, you know, on ways of things that he could have done better on the date instead of looking at it as I spent $500 and didn't smash, because that's a terrible investment. So we started watching the video. We'll pick up where we left off. And if you want to see the original video, watch our last one. We go over extensively and break down everything.
All right, y'all, let's go ahead and play this and we'll pause it where we see fit. But let's continue on with this discussion.
Put them in chattel slavery for 400 years. They thought it was okay. It is definitely objected to a certain degree.
Ask you a question. The reason why is because if you had a daughter, do you have a daughter?
No, right.
Okay. If you had a daughter, would you want your daughter to be a prostitute?
That was a big one. That was a big one.
Absolutely not.
Okay, exactly. So that means that it's immoral, objectively, not subjectively. So you yourself wouldn't want your daughter to partake in those type of acts. So then you're saying that, well, if I take in those type of acts, but the person that I'm taking in those type of acts with, they don't view it as immoral. And what if I don't view it as immoral? Well, you're just lying to yourself. It's just two people lying to one another.
Real quick, listen, it's a lot of things you're not going to want your daughter to do. You're not going to want your daughter to do OnlyFans. You're not going to want your daughter to be a stripper. You're not going to want your daughter to be promiscuous while she's in college, okay? You don't want your daughter to be running around the town. It's a lot of things we don't want women to do, whether it be women in our family, whatever. It's a lot. Our own sisters, it's a lot of things we don't want women to do. Women are their own individual. So they're going to do what they do regardless. And there's a lot of women out there closet whoring. You know, we used to call it closet whoring back in the day. You know, so it is what it is, man. You can't just look at it like, well, of course we don't want your daughter to be out there selling it, you know, on the block and on the street and everything. But it's a lot of things we don't want to do. They're going to do it anyway.
Because you want to be hedonistic. It's degenerate.
But so you're saying, hey, it'd be degenerate to society, but if those two people are okay, if those two people made an agreement, it's okay for them. You say, hey, it'll still be immoral to society on the outside, but then these two people are okay.
Overall, it's just in my opinion, yeah, women selling their bodies is bad. All right, definitely bad. But like I said before, this has been going on well before any of us was alive, because it was going on pre-Bible days, historic days. Okay, maybe the janitors are selling pussy. I don't know. It's just something that just okay. So that's been going on. It still goes on. It's gonna go on in year 3000. That's the first job.
Breaking news: dinosaurs were selling pussy.
Selling dinosaur pussy.
That's what he just said. Breaking news. I did not know that.
Chat, let us know too if the audio sounds okay. I know last time we had some audio issues, so let us know if y'all can hear us as well as hear the video. But my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean that's
all you were
that's
saying.
all.
You just want to say breaking news. People were selling dinosaur pussy.
Dinosaurs were selling pussy. I had no idea. So
yeah. I mean, I don't really have a chime in just yet, guys.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of letting them two go at it.
I'm listening.
Cooley makes a good point to some degree. Of course, you wouldn't want your daughter to do it, but that still doesn't. Again,
it doesn't necessarily make it immoral for a man. Just because you don't want your daughter doing it, can I say that it's completely 100% wrong?
Yeah.
No, I can't. I can't say that it's completely wrong just because I wouldn't want my daughter doing it. It's wrong for my daughter, yes. You know, I can't necessarily agree 100% with that point, but I see where he's coming from.
Hold on, we got Kev in the building. Kev comes in with the $10.
Spin the check and get it right back.
Shout out to Kev coming in with the $10 super chat, man. We appreciate it, man. Kev has been like supporting so crazy lately. Kev, we appreciate you, man. All that money is gonna go towards a great cause, helping us go on these trips. You were donating also, I think today on the members only live
members
stream.
only and the regular live streams.
man.
He's always sending in money. We appreciate you, Kevin, bro. So much.
And did we touch any of Kev's baddies on the beach today? I don't know.
I stayed far away, bro.
Me too. We stayed far away. We stayed far away, Kev.
All tatted. Right next to the cat, it said "reserved for Kev." I was like, I gotta stay away from that. I can't. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys. So just because a woman, you wouldn't want your daughter doing something, doesn't mean as a man you won't indulge in smashing a girl who's a stripper or a prostitute. Again, we're men at the end of the day. We were built to conquer, right? We were built to, really smash as many chicks as we could. Many men back in biblical days had harems of women. It was never really a big deal, even in biblical standards, even to God, that men, certain men, especially powerful men, had multiple women. There were some issues with men sleeping with other guys' wives, and there were things where I think got some people in the Bible in trouble and in trouble with God. But as far as prostitutes, yes, dinosaurs were selling pussy, whatever his joke is. But yeah, I mean, it's been happening since the beginning of time. And we always like to take a realistic standpoint on intuition. There are certain things that are quote unquote wrong, but people are going to do them anyway. And again, you got to, differentiate what's right, what's wrong, but also understand that it's going to happen and then, navigate through that. For example, people are going to come to Colombia to smash hookahs. It is what it is. It's not going to stop, and there's nothing that we can do to stop it. But if they're coming here and they're getting finessed, thrown off of balconies like behind us here, in places like Medellin and Bogota, and even in Cartagena, people getting drugged, robbed, kidnapped, so on and so forth. What can we do as men to try to prevent that? Of course, you can tell men don't go, don't indulge, but there's levels to it, right? Okay, so the men that do go, what do you tell them? And that's really where the Passport Bro show had, and Mentuition kind of flourished. And that's why our channel's popping, because we're the only channel being realistic about what's going on and what men want and what we like to do. So anything else on this, Al, before I
No, I agree. I agree. Yeah.
All right, guys, let's play some more.
On the planet was a woman selling her body for resources. Okay, it's gonna always be here with humanity.
Like to them.
No, it's immoral to them too. So how you test morality, right? So here's a way to test your moral compass by my question. When I asked you, would you allow your daughter to do it? You yourself know that would be the thing that That'd be one of the things that you wouldn't want your daughter to do. Like out of all the degenerate things, you wouldn't want her to be a prostitute. That's the last thing. Like you could be like, maybe she could smoke, maybe she can get tattoos. I still don't want her to do that, but selling a booty? No, I don't want her to sell a booty. I'd rather put a cock and you know what I mean? Like you'd rather take measures in your own, put it like this. Let me ask you a question. Would you rather cut off your left hand than to have your daughter be a prostitute? Your left hand. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
The right hand will have to go.
Oh, you're left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
You're right-handed. You'll cut off your left hand.
I would. So she would be a prostitute.
Like, this proves my point, man. So this is how you know it's immoral, right? So what I'm saying is hedonism is just all selfish acts, meaning that you're acting off of your own self impulses, right? So you know that it's wrong, but you want to still, get your desires met, right? Even though you know that it's wrong. So I'm saying that the people that partake in these acts, man and woman, the man paying for the box and the woman that's selling the box, they both are lying to one another when they say that it's immoral. Well, when they say that it's not immoral, they know that they wouldn't want their daughters to do it and their sons to do it. You just said that you would cut off your left hand so your daughter wouldn't do it. So that means that it is very immoral. So with that being said, let's package this together, right? Right? Let's package it together because the conversation is it actually a good thing? And would you actually...
So he threw in daughters and sons, and I started thinking about an interesting point. Would you want your son to smash a prostitute?
That would have been a good question as a rebuttal to him. And he could ask him, have you ever smashed a prostitute?
Yeah.
Because he calls him daughter. You have a daughter?
Yeah.
Would you, and a son, I think. So have you ever done it in your life? And if your son ever came home and said, Dad, I went to the strip club and fucked the stripper. She had a big ass booty. And would you give him daps or would you tell him it was wrong? And
yeah,
right.
We're not talking about like you're trying to. This is the thing with that argument, like we said earlier. It's like, okay, just because I wouldn't want my daughter to do something, it doesn't necessarily make it wrong for a man to engage in it.
That's right.
So would I care if my son came home and told me he smashed a stripper? No, I wouldn't. If he paid for it, he did it safe and didn't bring home any diseases or kid. Now, if he constantly had to do it and like I said, that was his only way to do it, then yeah, he got some work to do. But if he did it, would I be upset with him or angry? I wouldn't. So can I say that it's wrong? I think it's a lot different for women. Sex is a lot different for women in general.
We don't play by the same rules.
We don't play by the same rules, and they're created biologically different for a reason. Is there a biological way to tell if a woman's ever had sex before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a biological way to tell if a man's ever had sex before?
No, not that I know of.
No.
Yeah.
How many children can a woman have in a year?
Only one.
How many children can a man have in a year?
As many as he can, many girls he can smash. That by nature says that we're different, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's literally a biological way to tell if a woman's ever had sex. Like it's the way you were created. It's meant to be sacred. It's meant to not be shared with everyone. Whereas men were designed to conquer things, and we're designed to just spread our seed. If one person was with one person the entire time throughout history and the dawn of time, the world wouldn't have 8 billion people right now, right?
Yeah.
You can't really compare the two and say just because, like I said, you wouldn't want your daughter to do something that it's necessarily wrong to engage in.
Right. Yeah, you can't hold men at fault, guys. You can't hold passport bros at fault. Think of it another way too, guys. The other way I would think of it is that a man, let's say he had sex with 50 girls that were virgins, right? So he's a sultan or he's a king, and he says, you know what? I'm the king of Cartagena. You know, I have gold, I have silver, I have oil, I have, you know, diamonds, and, you know, everybody's trying to marry their daughter off to this king, the king of Cartagena. And he's like, yeah, I'll marry your daughter, or she can be a part of my harem, but she has to be a virgin. Okay. So he's smashing all these different girls. He smashes 50 girls across, the most beautiful girls here in Cartagena, right? Nobody would really frown upon that, especially back in those times, like in the olden times, right? Golden times, olden age, right? People were like, oh yeah, I married my daughter off to King whatever, King Steve of Cartagena. Now, the king may not particularly, like he may say, I want virgins to like have kids with, but he also might have some side action where he's just banging chicks, right? And, you know, or let's say some of the 50 women that he's trying to impregnate, some of them can't have kids, or maybe he just decides he doesn't want them. So now he's down to 30 girls, right? Instead of 50 women, right? Well, now those 20 out of the 50 women are not virgins. So if they go back to the farm or wherever they came from and they start fucking dudes around the farmland and fucking dudes around Cartagena, you know, their body count just goes up and up and up and up and up. And it's frowned upon for them as women, because not only did they get banged out by the king, but now they're taking, right, they're not virgins anymore. And now they got to go and get banged out by all these other dudes and hope they pick one dude, but maybe they don't, right? Men are biologically wired to have sex with multiples of women, and it not really be a bad thing, because women are supposed to pick the strongest guy and have kids with. And guys, this is why, you know, we talk about the red pill, and a lot of guys and a lot of you guys in the space don't like the comparison between passport bros and red pill, or, you know, we don't even consider ourselves a red pill channel, but there are certain red pill ideologies that I do understand, and I wouldn't call it red pill, guys. I would call it nature. The coolest guys, the most lit guys, the most strong guys, the guys that have the most money are typically the ones that get the women, or at least they get the women first. So, you know, if you're a basketball player, if you're a football player, if you're popular in high school or college and you're in a fraternity, if you're a police officer, a firefighter, a judge, a doctor, if you're a bad boy, a drug dealer, right? You shot somebody before, you're a thug. Women are naturally attracted to and want to spread their fucking booty cheeks open and spread their pussy open for a guy who's somebody, right? That's what they do, right? And it's okay. You got to figure out how you can be cool. And if you're not cool, pick something that you can do that's cool. You know, that's really the best way I can describe it. And the reason why you want to be cool and you want to be somebody and you want to make money and all the stuff we talk about on these men's self-help channels is because it's not that every woman's going to like you, but when you do build yourself up, you get the first pick of the women. Meaning when she's young and bad and fertile and her ass is the fattest it can be, and she's as pretty as she's going to be in her early 20s, right, mid-20s, and she's just a bad bitch walking down the street, she's going to throw herself at the best guy that she thinks she can get. If you're a loser, you're fat, you ain't doing nothing, your breasts stink, you know, you're not on your purpose, you might get a girl still, but she's going to have kids with the lit dudes first, with the basketball. She's gonna at least fuck around with them. She's gonna lose her virginity to those guys, and then you're gonna get her at her worst, or at least at her most tainted. So it's just the way it is, guys. It's just the way life is. Stop complaining about it. Understand it for what it is, and play the game. Play along with it, and learn how to put yourself in the best position. That's another reason why Passport Bros exists, because guys are realizing, you know what? Let me throw myself in an economy. Let me throw myself in a situation where now I can live in a high rise and overlook the water and overlook the ocean. Right now, international, in our case, we could do this in Miami if we really wanted to. We could. We were doing well, and we do well in the United States. But you do so much better over here, and it's just so much more peaceful over here. So that's why we love traveling, and that's why this movement exists.
Yeah, I mean, we've proved that we can navigate Miami, the toughest dating market. We've proved.
Yeah.
Excuse me, chat. We've my allergies with this this Cartagena weather, but it does feel amazing and it is perfect, but it's just destroying my allergies. But anyways,
Perfect.
we've proven that we can make it in Miami, the toughest dating market. We did very well in the States, and we decided to work smarter, not harder, right? So we're doing this expat life, and it's just going to be so much better. I got addicted to it after doing it last year, and I'm happy that Steve can now do it as well. He's in the position where he can do it as well. So yeah, man, it's just a much better way of living, much better way of living. So play a little bit more of it.
Yeah, guys. We'll play a little more and then we'll go on to the next topic, guys. Again, we are in Cartagena. Make sure you guys like the video. If there's any questions you guys have about Cartagena, let me know. Let us know, and we will answer those questions for you. Make sure you guys send in your super chats and your cash apps. We'll be reading them throughout the stream. Here we go.
Well, you already conceded that the woman that you're courting regular, it will be more of a genuine desire if it's fellatio and stuff. I mean, that you will have a better.
I said, you asked me if there was a difference. I said there was no difference.
Wasn't a difference. Okay. Now when
desire, I said, hey, it was straight. It was
so you're saying that you experienced it all the same. Okay, that is right. You did say that.
yes.
But okay. So let's just land it there. What's your thoughts on the morality then?
I agree with you with the morality on the outside world, but I guess if the two individuals feel okay with it and they don't feel shamed by it, like me, then they're cool. But I would ask you, what if guys want a straight solution? Like, let's say you want a straight solution to it. You want to get straight to it, right? Would that be a better avenue than courting and Tinder and the $437 and you ain't getting nothing for it? Would that be a straight solution? Would you agree to that?
No. So let me just do another analogy for you, right?
Really with these analogies, man.
If you play a game on easy mode versus you playing a game on hard mode, who would, well, if you playing with your friend is Kevin, you beat the game on easy mode, Kevin beats the game on hard mode. Who gets more respect out of you two?
Hard mode.
Hard mode, right? Okay, so when you just defeated your own argument there. So when you're paying for the box, you're playing the game on easy mode because you're going right to it. You're paying for it directly. It's easy mode, and not only that, you're paying to a woman that's not even virtuous. It's like this is what she does with everyone. Nothing is special about this woman.
Again, guys, we'll pause it there real quick and we'll play a little bit more. Who says that he's looking for a virtuous woman? Who said he's looking for a wife? The problem with this go abroad guy, and brother, shout out to you, man. I know you have a following in the channel or whatever. This is why I tell you, not everybody's built for debates. Not everybody's built for YouTube, or at least live debates and having live discussion. He could have cut coolly right there. Hey, man, I'm not looking for that. If I'm not looking for a virtuous woman, or I'm just looking for a woman that I can hook up with, what do I do? Because the girl that he went out on a date with, International, might be a girl that's not virtuous. She might have gave it up to a guy before and one night stand it. She might have had her little hoe phase when she was in her early 20s. She might be going through a hoe phase right then and there. She might be actually using him for a dinner date. Again, we do have to put some blame on go abroad, but you guys have to remember, a lot of these girls, what did I just say? A lot of these girls, guys, they're having their fun with the most lit guys, or they're having their fun with guys like go abroad, playing him and getting them to spend all this money. And then they go and fuck the guy that they actually want to fuck. Women are fucking. I was watching a Fresh and Fit podcast. I think it was a couple weeks ago. I don't catch too many of them, but there was a black girl on there, and she was cutting everybody off. Myron Fresh. She was like, women are fucking. She was like, I'll tell you right now, I've been in Miami, for how many years she's been there. She was like, these girls are out here getting fucked. And she was literally she kept saying it just like that. Like, these girls are nasty. They've been smashing since middle school. They're getting pregnant. They're having abortions. They're taking Plan Bs every other week. These girls are out here getting nutted in and fucked. and they are having the time of their life, banging all the dudes they want. Guys, do not let women. What women are effectively trying to do, guys, is they're actually trying to turn us, and society is trying to turn us into being women and to turn us to be feminine. And what women will do, especially modern day women, is be quiet, pipe down. No, that guy was just my friend. We didn't have sex. I only have a 3 body count. They'll go on Fresh and Fit and say, I only have a 2 body count, or I have 3 or 4. They'll pick some low number. Bro, these girls are capping. They've been smashing since middle school, bro. Smashing. Some of them are 16, 17, going into bars with fake IDs, getting smashed by dudes. Dudes don't even know their age, could get dudes caught up, right? Nothing happens to these women that are predators. They say the guys are predators, but I would argue a lot of these young women are predators. They're actually preying on men because society has set it up where we get in trouble for shit that they do, right? If they regret something and then come back and get you 10 years later, you're the one that gets in trouble. Ruby Rose, we talk about a lot about her on this channel. She said when I did the Bad and Bougie video with Offset and take off and all them, I was 16. And she laughed about it. Like, haha, yeah, they had me in the Bad and Bougie video. I was underage. I lied about my age. Women, a lot of these women are fast guys and they do whatever the fuck they want. So if Go Abroad were smart, he would have just said to Cooley right there, who said I'm looking for a virtuous woman or a girlfriend? Cooley's argument is for a wife. He's talking about it as if Go Abroad wants a wife. Cooley knows. Cooley benefits from it. He's a tall, 6'4" guy, probably weighs 25 pounds, Chad looking dude. He could come to Miami and clean up easily. He's been fucking bad bitches his whole life, right? It's easy for him to sit here and say that. I'm telling you guys right now, even him, guys like him, will smash non-virtuous women. He'll smash a stripper. So he's up here making an argument for something that he's indulged in himself. And this is why my problem with YouTube. This is my problem with YouTubers. This is my problem with him. He doesn't say, yeah, I've smashed some strippers before, though it is a negative thing. I'm a man at the end of the day. And yeah, if my son did it or whatever, I'm going to high five him, and I've done it before. But then he could say morally it is wrong or whatever you want to say, but give that disclaimer.
Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, that's my argument with a lot of these things.
They're cornballs.
Just get a disclaimer. Just get a disclaimer. Because you're over here capping. You're over here capping. And should he go and find, if your goal is to just, you're not ready to get married, you're not ready to settle down, you just want to smash chicks, right? Should you go and talk to marriage-minded chicks or virtuous women,
right?
Game them up and just to smash when you're not marriage-minded yourself? No, like, come on, man. That doesn't make sense. The argument doesn't make sense. And just because you don't pay for it, that doesn't mean the sex is going to be better. We spoke about that last episode.
1000%.
Doesn't mean she's going to give you a better blowjob. Doesn't mean any of that shit. That's all cap. So, like I said, a lot of these people, they've watched Myron. They've watched Fresh and Fit a million times. They've studied it. And they just use the same talking points for everything, but they don't really think logically about what they're saying. So, yes.
100%.
Wonderful Travel says you're going in tonight, Steve.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
Sir.
I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man. We'll play like a little more snippet, guys, and then we'll go on to the next thing. But I had to pause it again because Cooley, it's just like I said, to the novice person, he's gonna win this debate. Guys, next time I catch his show and it's a topic that I want to talk about, I'll debate him. I'll do it. We'll post it on our channel here and we'll see where it goes. I'm sure he'll try to weasel his way out of my arguments or whatever. And yeah, next time I'll go on his show because he owes me. This guy in the LA hat actually owes me some stuff. So me and him got to have a chat anyway. So I'll pull up on his live and him and I can have a conversation. But let's play a little more.
Listen here, man. It's 2025, bro. And if I'm not mistaken, my man's dating a single mother with multiple kids. So I wouldn't consider that to be a very virtuous woman. Shout out to Cooley. I'm just saying I saw the little controversy behind him and everything like that. So the virtuous woman thing in 2025 is kind of difficult to find. All right. If you take a woman that's 35 plus and a girl that's been, let's say, doing pro activities at 22, 23 in Medellin somewhere, their numbers probably are very similar. Okay? The numbers are pretty, substantial regardless, especially if they look good.
You know what I mean? So you get no respect in society. You don't even have self-respect. You lose your self-respect. The person that has self-respect and gains their self-respect, well, we all know those are the people, the guys that are able to raise up a chick, has charisma, and get the girl the natural way.
That only goes on in the Black community. I just want to give y'all a heads up on that. The whole, you're the alpha male because you get ladies. That's only in, whole ass Black motherfucking community. That's no other community cares about this. All right. Everyone else is going for the resources. The man with the most resources, the most status, right, the most power, the biggest network. Those are the alpha males of every society outside of the Black little American community for the most part. So that's a big misnomer right there. I don't know why. Maybe it's some fallout from slavery or something. I don't know. Alpha males and whatever that is. But you don't get no respect outside of Black community just because you just land up with a bunch of women. All right.
Can you pause it real quick, guys? I don't know what this. It's just so easy to pick apart everything. This myth that just because you rizz up girls and can get girls by rizzing them, cool, doesn't mean that you can't then smash a stripper or smash a prostitute. Mm-hmm. Maybe you just want it right then and there. Mm-hmm. You're able to do it. You're able to rizz them up, but that takes time. That takes building up a roster. What if they're not available when you need it? What if you have one or you're just, she may be on her period or she may not be available at the time. Right. You can then pay for it. You're still able to get girls. It doesn't mean that just because you're doing one, it doesn't mean you can't do the other. Yeah.
It doesn't mean you're bad at the other. We'll pause it there, guys. The last thing I'll say on this, guys, in my opinion, what's more important to you guys? Is it the message or is it the messenger? Okay, so Cooley's capping right now. The dude with the LA hat, he fucks strippers. He fucks hoes. He'll fuck a hoe in a second. Okay? He's lying. He's coming before you guys and lying. He's been caught lying. Okay? Do you care about that? Because what he's saying, some of it or a good amount of it is right, or it sounds good. It's morally correct to say, don't sleep with strippers and don't sleep with prostitutes, right? That is the politically, morally correct thing to say. But knowing that he's a liar, do you guys care? That's my question to the chat. And those of you who watch this on the playback, Fresh from Fresh and Fit, Myron from Fresh and Fit, Chris from Fresh and Fit, their whole crew have been known to fuck OnlyFans girls. Because very girls that they shit on and call hoes and this and that, after the show and the cameras go off, they're trying to get their dick sucked by those same girls. They're literally fucking corn stars and OnlyFans girls. The same ones that they laugh at the guys for signing up their OnlyFans, they're paying those girls to fuck. Maybe they don't pay them directly. They're taking them out to Brickell City Center and they're buying them bags. They're literally doing this. Do you guys care about that? Or do you just care about the entertainment value once the lights are on and they got the backdrops, right? What me and Al pride ourselves on is we're the same on camera as we are off camera. We tell you we're going to Playa Hollywood and yeah, there's working girls and we get them to sit down. We don't care. We own up to being men. It's not a big fucking deal. And you know what's funny, Al? It hasn't stopped me with getting regular chicks. Girls have been intrigued that I've banged strippers. A lot of them are like, really? They're like, because sex to women, when they see that you have other girls, even if you're paying for it or even if they know they're pros, it still turns them on. They in their mind are like, he still got a bad bitch though, right? If I showed up, guys, we all had a Mentuition meetup. We're gonna do one in Brazil or whatever, and I had the baddest Brazilian chick on the yacht, and y'all know I was paying for it. Would it change anything? Y'all would be like, yo, Steve and Al had this. They had the two of the baddest chicks on the yacht, bro. Nobody's gonna go, man, they paid them hoes. And then everybody was like, yeah, whatever. And everybody walk away. No, they're gonna be like, so? Nigga, did you see that? Like, if we show up to the work event, right, and we pay an escort, maybe she's not a trashy escort. She doesn't have no tax. She's just a real beautiful girl. But we paid her. And y'all found out later, like, damn, he paid. You're still gonna be like, that bitch was bad, though. That's how we are as men. Like, she still had a fat ass, though. Like, we don't necessarily care, and neither do women. They look at it as, I don't give a shit how, you know, Hugh Hefner or Dan Blazarian got all them bitches. He got bitches around. That's all that matters at the end of the day. It really does. It's not about if we pay for it. It doesn't, we don't really lose credibility.
Like I said, if you only can get girls by paying for them, you have a problem, right? I'll go on record to say it again. That's the only way that you can get girls, then there's a problem. However, just because you pay, it doesn't mean you can't get it without paying.
Yep. And that's a good point. I wish more people brought that point up. This is why they would lose in the debate against us, though, because we would bring up these points and they wouldn't. What can you say back to that? There's not. That's true. That's like a true statement. There's no, right? There is no argument for that. But Cooley would somehow try to find one. All right, guys. Anything else on this topic, International?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
Just wanted to review more of it from last stream, so that's why we brought it up. But yeah, we can go on to the DC.
All right, guys. Yeah, we have a DC Born Rob video. He just put out one, I think, yesterday. Shout out to him. It's some news from Colombia news, of course. We are in Colombia. So let's go ahead and play this, guys. We'll comment on some of this is interesting information. Make sure you guys like the video. And we'll go ahead and play this from the top, right, Al?
Yeah, play
it from the top. Shout out to DC Born Rob, man, keeping us up to date with everything Colombia.
From one of the viewers that actually got scammed by the scammer in Cartagena. So we'll hear his story in his words at the end of this video. Let's jump into this first one, but keep in mind, for everybody who takes a second and go down and hit like, you're all right. That's right. You are much appreciated. Again, let's just jump into this first one in El Poblado. In El Poblado, a French citizen narrowly escaped injury during an attempted robbery. While traveling on a skateboard, he was approached by criminals who tried to steal his chain. To prevent the theft, he threw the chain into a residential unit. This angered the thieves, who shot at him with a traumatic weapon. Fortunately, he was not hurt, and the robbers fled without the chain or any of his belongings. This incident highlights the ongoing safety concerns in this area. Now, I want to stop and say right quick that in the translation, it did say that he fought back and they shot him. But they said he was okay. He's fine. I'm going to guess that they were meant to say that he was shot at. And hence the reason he's fine. Because I'm going to believe if you get shot, you ain't fine.
What?
Okay, let's jump into the next.
DC Born Rob be doing too much with his AI video.
He's one of those people that just learned about it and all excited.
He's just like, I can put my face on this and do that. So yeah, guys, don't wear chains, man. We tell you guys, we had a friend wear a chain. Hey man, take it off. Don't wear chains, guys. You know what I mean? We tell all of our subs, even when we see guys out here in CTG, man, just take it off. Put it in your pocket, bro. It's not worth it. People are eyeing you up and down. Guys, the first thing you'll see when you come to Cartagena, one of the first things, Colombia in general as a whole, they will literally eyeball you up and down. Look at your shoes, look at your pants. They're very observant. You know what's funny? When I meet Colombians, I watch them. I look at them, and then when they get up to my eyes, I just look at them and stare at them. I see you checking me out, bro. Like, what's up? You trying to rob me? You got a question? What's the problem? So I'm not aggressive with them, guys. But if you guys saw me on the IRL yesterday, I'm very like, now that I can understand Spanish and also speak back to people who are being rude, I'll be rude back, right? Again, I don't come to people's countries to be rude. But if you're being rude or you're insulting me or you're eyeing me up and down like I'm some, guy you're about to rob, we're from the hood, bro. You ain't gonna just be looking at me like I'm food, like you about to get me. So you guys will see when I'm on IRL, I'm always turning, my head swiveling. Me and Al will be standing a certain way. And it's not that anything's gonna happen. It's just we're taking preventative measures. So yeah, a lot of people, when you come here, they're looking at what you have on. They're looking at, what's around your wrist. Oh, he got on beads. That's not worth nothing. He got on beads. On the other hand, oh, he got some shoes on. They're just trying to like check you out to see who you are, where you're from, and how they can take advantage of you. So some of them may not take advantage of you, but they're still eyeing you up and down to see what you're about. So just keep that in mind, guys, when you're here in these third world countries that Some of the items that we don't really care about or we take for granted, like our iPhones, and chains, and watches, and we're safe having in Miami or New York City or whatever part of the United States. Here, it's a huge deal to them. Like, this dude got a chain? What? Like, I never had a chain in my life. That's what they're thinking. I'm about to take his chain. So you gotta pay attention and dress accordingly and act accordingly. All right, let's play a little bit more here of DC born robber.
Next one, in financial success news, Rappi, Colombia's first unicorn and a leading Latin American startup, has significantly impacted the delivery and fintech sectors since its inception in 2015. Founded by Simon Borrero, Rappi quickly expanded internationally, operating in 9 Latin American countries. The company achieved unicorn status in 2018 with a valuation exceeding $1 billion and now boasts a market value of over $5.2 billion. Employing 6,000 people and partnering with 600,000 businesses, Rappi has attracted around $2.2 billion in investment. Diversifying into fintech, Rappi introduced Rappi Bank, Rappi Pay, and Rappi Card. Co-founder Borrero announced plans for a potential New York Stock Exchange listing in 2025. That's right, Rappi will bring you everything. Gotta love Rappi. Gotta love Rappi.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Rappi, bro.
We can skip to the end of the video to,
Okay.
To the last story, because I think that's where he said he's going to talk about the scammer that got scammed.
Okay. I'll skip over real quick, guys. Rappi is like their Uber Eats here. You know, we're always ordering Rappi when we're in Colombia. Yeah, it's dope. It's like their DoorDash / Uber Eats. It's the only app I know. Maybe there's some others, but that's the only one that really matters here. You can Rappi alcohol. You can Rappi groceries. The same shit you can do in the States, man. And it's a great thing to have. So I'm not surprised. It is a multi-billion-dollar company. And shout out to them, man. You know, someone took the business model from the US, and if it only operates in, what did he say, 9 countries or whatever in South America? I don't know how many countries are in South America, but sooner it'll probably take over all of South America and maybe even move up to Central America. So shout out to them. Let's move on to the last story, guys. It's the very last one.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
All right, let me play it here.
Scam, know that when you are in a certain position, you are not got carried away because I wanted to have fun on New Year's Eve. So there you go. You see, he gets you caught up. He earns your confidence.
Oh, okay, that's that guy. Okay.
He woke up. Caesar had disappeared without a person.
I remember this guy.
Caesar's.
Didn't this is a guy they brought up before. Maybe there's another story with him scamming people. All right, hold on, guys. Here we go.
Anybody else has another story that they want me to review or possibly read, or if you want to come on and read the story, again, I need to do a little background check, of course. Remember, I got once. That's enough. It's enough for me. Anyway, I have learned. But anyway, if you do send an email to DC Born Rob Group, and Amy doesn't want anybody to know who he is, but he wanted you to know the story so that you don't get got by this cat. Okay. Just after he disappeared, I typed his Caesar scammer in Cartagena into Google, and the thread on Reddit popped up for me. From that thread, I followed the link to your video. Master, he accosted me on the street, which I don't normally respond to, but said I look very familiar. He spoke fluent English with an American accent. For 2 days, he built my confidence and put me to sleep with his vigilance. I am Polish, but I speak English fluently. Hence, English-speaking people are socially attracted to me, and I let myself be carried away. He showed me around and took me to a pub. At some point, he wanted to borrow $20, and the next day, he wanted to pay me back $50. I refused. And then the day before New Year's Eve, he talked to me about going to Chalon Island for a party. We went to make reservations at the port where the person he had substituted probably sat. He said he often sails with them and has a card plugged in there. So they would pay and I would just give him cash. When they went to Boca Grande by bus, and he offered to take some girls with him to the island. He showed me pictures of them and said he had to buy alcohol to keep them interested. That's how he got more money out of me. And at this point, I should have ended with this plot with good. I met a girl, went to dinner with her. He dropped by seemingly for a while, and literally in an hour, he arranged it for me, and I didn't have to do anything. He had such a flow and shot. While I was dancing with her, he told me to take her to the island tomorrow. He said he would take care of the reservations by phone, And by the fact I was thinking with my penis and not my head, he seized the moment and extorted more money from me. In the morning, when we woke up, Caesar had disappeared without a trace. Were there red flags? Yes, but I really hit the master. Guests regularly met me with other people, called and showed me other people on camera, built effective social proof. I literally felt victim to my own stupidity, which is why this $400 is the best money spent in my life. The only thing I was shaking after was the fact that he could have done a lot worse to me. That scared the hell out of me. In the end, I paid $400 for a guided tour, companionship, and to help impress a girl, which he did flawlessly. The guy was extremely funny. I laughed practically nonstop, and it put my guard down very quickly. He complimented me, called me his hijo, as he was about 50 years old and I was 32. Not only that, but a couple of times he bet me something and offered to have a party at his cottage, his Airbnb. I got carried away because I wanted to have fun on New Year's Eve.
Okay.
So there you go. You see, he gets you caught up. He earned your confidence. That's where con comes from. They are confidence men or confidence women. They will earn your confidence. They will get you thinking that one thing the whole time. Again, diversion, distraction. They get you focusing on one thing, and it's just logic. It's like,
All right, chat. So yeah, there you have it. That's the updated news. Crazy to hear that. I think the craziest of the news, I mean, we talked about the chains all the time. That's just idiotic to wear it, especially if you're in a neighborhood, especially when you're skateboarding. You're not even just like, you're walking around, you're not in Uber, you're not going anywhere. It's just, it's dumb. You're by yourself. We already know that. So cool. Rappi being $1 billion company and is about to be publicly traded, like that's pretty crazy. That's what's up for them. Definitely, you know, a really good concept. I mean, it's basically Uber Eats, but for South American countries. It does employ a lot of people. It's at over 6,000 jobs. They're all over Brazil. They're all over Colombia and a lot of other South American countries. Peru, they had it. So it's really great. I mean, it's a great service, and it helps a lot of people out. And it's definitely genius. And I was surprised at the $1 billion valuation for it. But yeah, man, I'm excited. Are you guys going to invest in Rappi once it becomes publicly traded? King H said Rappi is the shit. Yes. Shout out to Flex in the building. Rappi is booming in South America. Okay. Yeah, it sure is. It's crazy. It's crazy. So that was the most shocking story. I'm happy that the ending was a happy ending and the guy got arrested. King A said he would definitely invest. Yeah, I'd throw some money in too. I invested in Uber a while back and really didn't do anything, but I could see Rappi growing a lot bigger than Uber because it really doesn't have any competition right now. And well, it does. It has one other company. It's iFood, but Rappi is a lot bigger and it's more convenient for foreign travelers, foreign tourists. I don't know if I can find Steve's soundbite, but let me see. Let me see if we get. Yeah, I don't know where it is, but yeah, it's a lot better for foreign people coming over to coming over from the United States and other Western countries that are coming to South America, and anybody can use it. Whereas iFood, you have to have like some sort of either citizenship, or I know in Brazil you have to have like your CPF, which is basically like your Brazilian social security number to be able to use it. But anybody can use Rappi, and Rappi is dope. We were about to Rappi some food to the beach earlier. Oh, here it goes. Yeah, I said foreigner. Foreigner. Yeah. I was about to Rappi some food for us to the beach earlier, and it's just nice because they'll just deliver it right to you on the beach. You don't have to worry about paying those crazy prices, and you can Rappi alcohol. I typically get waters. Like when I first get to a place, I'll order like if I'm gonna be there for at least a few weeks, I'll order like 30 waters, 30 bottles of water, and I'm not going to the store and walking with those heavy ass bags all the way back to my place. So I'll just have them Rappi to my place, and those guys will come on the bike, and they'll typically bring it super quick. So, yeah.
Shout out to King H. He says, foreigner.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, I was looking for the sound bite, and then I found it. So,
hey, all right.
but yeah. So
we're gonna transition to.
Yeah, we're gonna transition over to one more thing, I think. Unless you had something.
No. Let's do one more thing, and then we'll do we'll wind down and we'll go hit the streets for a little bit, guys.
Yeah. Be here real quick, but I wanted to pop into Rello's live.
Okay.
Shout out to him, man.
Do you want me to bring it up on here, or?
Yeah, bring it up on there. I'll send you. You want me to text it to you?
You can just put it in private chat.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll have to mute ourselves.
Shout out to Rello. He came into our stream a little bit earlier. Was feeling a little bit down and out. Razor had went live on him too. He was talking about his trip so far, because he did his fundraiser yesterday and he was only able to raise a little bit under $500, chat. Right? Mm-hmm. His goal was $2,000. So I just popped in a few minutes ago just to check in on it. And
you got more?
Well, firstly, before I get into that, he was saying, he was thinking about changing his trip and all of that stuff. And I'm like, am I talking to Jay Rello? Like, are you talk about how you're him? Are you really him? And he's like, yeah, I'm him. I'm like, well, bro, just keep working at it. Like, you can just do it again. You can do another one.
Don't give up.
Just giving him some words of encouragement. I knew that he was a little bit, down and felt like he was defeated, but I'm like, bro, you can still go. You can still got plenty of time. So he's like, all right, cool. And I'm like, bro, just do some more fundraisers. Just keep doing them. You can do one today. You can do one tomorrow. You can just keep doing them, right? And now I just checked in, and he's at like 1,300. He's at like 1,300. So
damn.
Yeah, he's almost tripled what he was at from yesterday. And it's Saturday. Most people are watching. So I'm happy for him. We're gonna pop in real quick, say what's up, and then we're gonna head out. So
yeah, guys. All right, let's go ahead and pop in to Rello's live. We'll use it won't let us use two cameras, guys. So
okay.
We'll do it this way.
King H, shout out to him. He just said he was listening to Rello's channel earlier for the first time. He got some hood rats on there and mad trolls. Seemed more positive than earlier on the live. Yeah, man. I think that he's really what we were saying earlier really helped lift his spirits, and I think that he's really going to try to make this trip happen.
What up, boy?
Yo.
I'm here. I'm about to add y'all in. I hear you. Bro.
What up?
Yo,
what's good?
What up, y'all?
What's good, bro?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah. What up?
Go ahead.
Not too much, man. You looking a lot better than yesterday and earlier today. What happened, man?
I got the flight. I'm about to.
We'll mute.
I'm gonna book it in tonight. I'm gonna book it in. I'm good to go. The subs came in clutch and got me through there. I'm good to go. I'm lit right now. You hear me?
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
That's.
We're gonna bring it.
Are you?
Yeah. He hold on. He can hear.
He can hear.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Hold on. 2 seconds, Rello. I'm just changing something real quick. Hold on, chat. I want to make sure our chat can hear this.
Because my phone's about to die. I ain't got no juice, guys, and I ain't even got my.
There we go.
My charger over here. So.
Okay.
I might have to hit y'all back, but long story short, I got the flight. I'm gonna book everything in. You hear me, guys?
Okay.
I'm I'm gonna call y'all on the back end because my phone about to die.
All right, bro. Well, we just wanted to pop in and say congrats. So
yeah, we want to say congratulations, man.
Yeah.
We'll chop it up.
Thank you guys so much. We in Thailand. It's lit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, Rello. All right. Okay, we can. Okay, there we go. All right, guys. So I guess he was ending his stream right there where we popped in, but we got a chance to jump in real quick. But I guess you could finish the story. He was down and out, guys. He was like, "Oh man, I'm about to fuck this trip. I'm gonna just give everybody their money back, or I'm gonna go to the zoo for Super Bowl." And literally, he did we said it like, bro, you can make it 500 per stream, bro. 500 per stream is crazy.
Yeah.
Do you guys realize how much money that is? Like $500 per stream.
And I was telling him that, and he's like, "You think that 500 is good?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, that's a good start." You're not going to necessarily be able to raise all 2,000 in one stream.
No way.
But you know, I think that you can do it, and you know, just showing. We just show love to the people that show love to us, man. We always just try to be supporters and all of that stuff, and you know, I think that it's going to be dope if we can really make this trip happen. And so he went back to work and got it done today. So we'll talk to him on the back end, no Diddy, and we'll get some updates and we'll keep y'all updated. Maybe we'll have him back on the stream tomorrow or Monday or something like that. And we'll have him talk to y'all and tell him what happened. But I had checked in earlier and he was at like 700. So he got another 600 in like the past, like maybe hour and a half. I checked in like right after the Steeler game, right before we went live, just to see where he was at. And he was like 7 something. So yeah, man, him booking that ticket is huge. I told him just work on, you know, start small. Just start small and keep working hard. So I'm happy for him.
100%, man. 100%. What I'll say, guys, is, you know, you got to be consistent. You got to have perseverance. You got to keep your head up. You know, we always don't know how things are going to turn out, even here on this channel, but we just keep moving forward. We keep pumping out the content. We you know, we don't miss shows. You know, shit, we were napping, chilling,
bro. Right? We were so dead. Like we've literally been streaming all day.
All day. We went from the beach to here. Steelers.
Well, we went from here to the beach.
Yeah.
Then back here.
Yeah.
So we watched the game a little bit. Yeah. Bro, I was like dead. I was falling asleep during the game. I'm tired just because we've been up all day working hard. And now we're about to go back outside and do some more work and network and meet up with people.
Yeah.
Guys, whenever you're focused on something, whenever you have a goal, whenever you're trying to be the best, shit, you just gotta grind it out. You just gotta bust your ass.
100%. So yeah, guys, I think what we'll do is we'll wind it down here. This will be a very short stream.
Yeah.
Because we've already done a bunch of streams. We probably won't do an IRL tonight. I think tonight's a good night to just walk around freely.
Yeah.
The IRL I'll do tomorrow. We'll do some more stuff tomorrow. We do have some plans tomorrow to do some cool stuff, and I'll do some day stuff tomorrow too. And we got some cool stuff planned, guys. So
I'll say this too. We're gonna be doing a lot more members only stuff, especially for all this content in Colombia, and then also in Brazil. In Thailand, we're going to we're going to try to put most of it, the vast majority of it, everything that we can put on YouTube, just because we had so many people help support that. And we want everybody to be able to benefit from watching the content that we put out. However, for Brazil, for Carnival, a lot of that shit is going to be members only, right? If we do the Samba drone this year, that shit might be members only. We had the craziest Carnival stream of all time last year. Then we had the craziest yacht party to follow it up, right? So, yeah, if you sign up now, it's $3 or $4 or something like that.
$3.99, yeah.
Become a member, support the channel, support the movement, and enjoy this content.
Yeah, man. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and wind down here because we want to go out and hit the walled city. before it gets too late. It's already 12:30. By the time we get down there, it'll probably be like 1. And the clubs are going to be packed. It's just going to be a lot going on. You know, like I said, we'll do an IRL tomorrow or 2. But today, we're just going to chill. We've been streaming literally since earlier today. So we'll give the IRL backpack a rest tonight. I will be getting footage. I'm always recording. But it'll be some stuff that we'll put on the back end for the Patreon, for the locals, and even some stuff for the YouTube members. Okay. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and go over our housekeeping real quick before Rello. he ended it though.
Okay.
Yeah, and they can't hear us, but that's funny. Okay. So let's go over our housekeeping real quick, guys. I'll bring it up. Can you add it for me? Appreciate it. All right, guys. So here is our locals. That is mentuition.locals.com. It is free to join, guys. Yeah, Shorty was shaking that booty right there. It is free to join our locals, guys. However, if you want to see the not safe for YouTube stuff, you have to sign up. It's $9.99. Next up, guys, we have our Patreon. That's patreon.com/mentuition. This is where you guys will get all the uncensored travel guides and just a lot more game, a lot more sauce. We have so much sauce and just so much that you can learn once you sign up for the Patreon. The Patreon, again, is free. However, if you want to see everything uncensored, you do have to sign up. Our lowest tier, guys, is our general admission tier. It's $20. You get free access to some of our not safe for YouTube content, access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive behind the scenes footage, exclusive access to our private community, Patreon exclusive content, and special Discord access. Next up, guys, we have our VIP tier. You get free access to all of our not safe for YouTube posts, priority chats on YouTube, access to our members only live streams, a list of over 1,000 remote jobs, 1 free consultation question answered per month on Patreon direct message, 20% off of the locals. I'm sorry, 20% off of consultations, 10% off of the merch, and special Discord access. Last but not least, guys, shout out to everybody that's a part of our all access pass membership.
Spin the check and get it right.
At this tier, guys, you get 1 free consultation per month, 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month, access to a list of over 11,000 remote jobs, access to our personal cell phone numbers, free exclusive member-only meetups, VIP access and discounts on our yacht parties and other events, Patreon exclusive discounts on our website services, discounts on our tour guides, and 20% off the merch. And guys, do not forget to sign up for our Discord. That is mentuitiondiscord.net, or you can join the Discord link below in the description of the YouTube, or you guys can just, again, hit us up on IG. But if you guys join the Discord, it's really better because everyone's pretty much in there, and you can type a question, and if we can't answer it, someone else can answer it. Again, guys, become a member of the channel. The link is below to join the channel at $3.99. If $9.99 is too much, and 20 and all the other tiers that we have on these other platforms, just become a member on YouTube. It will help us out a lot. Okay. Nameless said, would you guys interview a pro just about general stuff or what they think of passport bros? Yeah, man, that'd be something we would do maybe on as a members only. We could do that. We could certainly do that, Nameless. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, man, if that's an idea, you guys, if there's something y'all want us to do, we'll do it. We're always around the ladies. If I interview a girl, guys, whether it be something that we do on our public part or even on the members, maybe we'll do both. I want her to like be cool. Like, I'm very particular about the girls that we bring on, because we want them to be like interactive, be lit, be fun, not be having an attitude. So I like to really vet the girls that I bring on. I do have one that I could bring on. Maybe we'll do her tomorrow or Monday. She's super cool. There's a couple. But yeah, I think that's a good idea, man. That's a great idea. So stay tuned, Nameless, and we'll try to get that done before we leave CTG. International, you got anything else for the people?
No, man. No.
Cool.
No.
Don't kiss these hoes in the mouth.
I don't even know if I can say that anymore with Casey.
Oh yeah, maybe you. Well, yeah, you're right. All right, guys. Class is officially dismissed. Yeah. Again, guys, we're about to go out to El Centro, the Clock Tower. We're about to hit up Old City right now. If you are in CTG, tap in with us. We'll be walking around, probably hit a few clubs up. We'll see where we end up, but just hit us up on Discord or hit us up on Instagram, and we'll be out there. We got a couple supporters that are waiting for us down there right now. All right. So we appreciate y'all. And until next time, adios.
Adios! Adios!